Hello to myself and everybody else. This is video 76. So far with this, we're still looking at the figure drawing book, and this time we'll be looking at chest to hips, and I'll go ahead and just show the pages. So far, the pages and stuff here basically just talk about drawing the rib cage and pelvis and then merging them into one shape. So basically, based off the other thing from the merging part of the book, we're just going to try and experiment with that. So basically, we start off with drawing the torso and midsection, then we merge them, and then we just try moving the torso and just seeing like if we can just like get the look of it down and everything. The main thing from this part of the book, if I did have to say, is that really looking at the section, you kind of do need to, if you want to try to make your part of the body look exactly like the drawing, you do need to know a little bit about like blending, erasing some lines, give the illusion that everything's like connected into one, and even a tiny bit of the muscle structure as well. But if you don't know that stuff, which if you're working only with this book, you probably wouldn't, then you're probably going to have a hard time, which I'm probably going to as well. So, yeah, we'll just go into Krita and we'll just see what we can do with this and see if we can do it. Okay, so far we'll just start off by just doing like 3 shapes and stuff with this too and all. So I'm trying to do like a rib cage just like straight forward with a pelvis that's straight forward as well. Then I'll try doing one that's at like an angle, and then we'll try like one that's like bending. So for now, just see what we can do, just get the thing set up and everything. And I'm probably not gonna be 100% accurate with like the size of like the pelvis and the ribs as well. Just trying to see if I can just get this down a bit. So we'll just do another one as well, just right next to it. Yeah, I still got to work on my angles and stuff at a little bit as well, but still trying my best with this. And then so we're to try one more, just like an angle or something like that. So let's just see. Something like that. And then we'll just draw the hips kind of like this. Again, they might be a bit wide, but again, just still just trying to get the shape and everything down. Just see if we can get this. Because the main thing, again, like I said, with this, just that like the book is kind of vague a little bit when it comes down to some of these details. So it's just a matter of just seeing if you can just like figure out really what you have to do and everything like that. So we just try our best and just see if we can get it down. So like I said, this one just be straightforward. So just give it the look of that. This will be more angled. And this one, again, just kind of more angled as well. So just something like this. And basically, the main thing is just like, well, so far, for real quick, let me just do this. Give it the usual, like, parts for the ribs and everything as well. So we can just make sure we can tell where it's facing. Kind of messed that one up a little bit, but still just doing it real quick. Just something like that, so we can just kind of tell where it's facing. But yeah, so far again, just basically merging the shape and stuff of it as well. Like the main way I know of just like connecting really just the sides and everything, and that's really it from this as well. And that's basically mostly it right there, just like connecting the sides and stuff like that. In the book, basically it has another thing where like with the abdomen and stuff, it's basically like going down to around here, bring down around here, and then a line in the middle. You try to bring this straight down to the center and stuff as well. And then after that, just kind of messing around with just erasing part of the lines. So we just kind of give it the look of like it's merged a bit. So it's kind of a little bit of things like this, and I'll get rid of some of the guideline stuff for it a bit as well. But at most, this is like the main thing I got. Just like kind of doing it like this, kind of try to make it look like it's merging. The only other way is if I like try to like blend in some of the sides, which again, I really have no idea how to do too much in this software because I really never messed around with that. I probably should in the future, but yeah, so far with this and everything as well, if we look at the one on the side, this one, the book kind of does it a bit different as well, where like the edges here and the abdomen kind of go together like this. Just kind of merge that. Then this and everything stuff goes here to the side. And, well, we can just kind of do that one here like this a bit or something. But basically something kind of like that. And then again, we just try messing around and see if we can just like merge some of the parts and stuff a bit just to see if we can get it to look right. Yeah, let me try just getting that back together. Kind of just something like this and everything as well. Just like, let me mess with the rectangle stuff too, and also just kind of give it the illusion of being merged. And basically the line in the back, I just erase that and everything because that's not really supposed to be there 100% because it's not really see-through. So erasing lines in the back. And again, kind of something like this. I might can just erase maybe like this line, see how that looks. See if I can just try, like if I just do the line stuff in the middle too, going down and everything. It's like, again, it doesn't really look 100% right to me, like compared to the book. Because again, you have to do more like blending, shading, and a lot of other stuff. But just working with just pure lines, it looks kind of off. And we could try the same thing and stuff here as well too. So again, just like this side and stuff here, this side and stuff here, the abdomen, connecting these edges to each other and stuff as well. Again, I probably should just get rid of the lines and stuff in the back because if we're not really supposed to see through it, it wouldn't really make sense being able to see this part. Get rid of the lines and stuff there and all that. And you mess with line stuff here. Try to give it the illusion as best we can of just like, you know, something like that. Like, again, with this, sort of looks okay as well. Like, it's a definite other matter of, again, just like with, well, let me get the other tool. So far, again, like with this one, everything, it looks okay. But if we just like compare it to the one in the book, it just doesn't look the exact same. Like, each one of these look off. And I'm guessing it's because, again, like the body isn't actually like this kind of flat, so I would have had to make like the rectangle and everything here like a bit wider. So not wider in this sense, but more wider in like this way. So maybe that like my problem and stuff as well. Same thing even with like this one. Like, again, looks like a pretty okay like twist and merge and everything. But just body wise, it still really doesn't look that right. So like if I were to put legs or something, it would look odd. And like I really have no idea how to really fix that either. So really this is just kind of the best I can do with like these three right here. Just giving it a shot, seeing what we can do. So far the next part we look at is, since we practiced the merging the cylinders and drawing the shapes already, the next part will be the lower half, which is basically just drawing the legs and I think the knees as well. and we might look at the feet maybe, or we might just like skip that, make it its own thing. I really don't know, but either way, this is like the best I got for this. So if anybody else is trying this and have any advice, I would gladly take it. But at most, I think some of the other books I have might go into this better, because the other ones go into like light and shading as well, so that might help out way more with this. So again, when we look at other books in the future, I can just kind of compare these methods. But yeah, for now, this is the best I got. So to myself and everybody else, see you in the next one. Yeah, so far, this is another thing I did as well. I'm just putting this in like after I just decided to go back. So far, I did some of the drawing stuff I tried earlier. Like after I made these in the video, these are some I made like way early before the video when I was practicing. And so far, again, just looking at some of these as well, what I was saying earlier, is that like with this, it does have a little bit more depth and everything and stuff to it as well. I tried like a different shape and everything for the bottom part here. And this, it does like a 3D thing, but it doesn't really look merged because I didn't erase any of the lines and everything connecting it. So it looks more like two things kind of held together by something, but not really like merged together. This one here, I erased some of the lines, so it looks a bit more merged, but it still looks off and weird for like, again, a pelvis and a rib cage. Like it's like a torso, it looks kind of weird, but it does look like one shape. And with that, again, like a bit more like just some lines erased. This one right here, I tried using some shading and everything, and again, it gives it a bit more depth, looks more solid and everything. Just again, as a torso, still looks really weird. But it at least gives it a bit more like depth. Something that, again, you have to just kind of figure out and just try. Again, the book really doesn't give you any specifics. It's just experiment, see what's up. I just try like shading and stuff here, shading and everything around the edge just to like give it some depth. And then over here, I kind of tried the exact same thing with these as well, where I just tried like different like connecting lines and just try erasing some stuff. So with this, I connected the lines for the rib cage down to here. So you get the same kind of weird shape you get with this over here. So then I erased some of the lines. Again, looks a little bit better, but it still looks kind of weird over here on like these parts. And then when I studied the book a bit more and went, okay, so instead of connecting this part over here, bring the lines down more towards the middle, I get this outlook right here. Which, again, this one looks okay-ish. If I had to say out of all the torsos I did, this one looks the most kind of like an actual torso. But again, it took a lot going from this to this. Just involved moving the lines and everything here down more towards the middle, erasing some lines and everything here, and erasing the spine. So far, the line and stuff here just came from me erasing like just the sides of here and everything. And then erasing a lot of line stuff over here and here to get these. Like, it took a lot of just like trying stuff to get it to work. Now, again, twisting and turning, I have no idea how that will look whatsoever. And even then, it's just like a lot of experimentation from this. So again, just I want to just show that I've been like working and just messing around with this. So I've just been trying various stuff and just what different results will look like with like different line work, shading, erasing some parts. So yeah, just I wanted to show that off just to make sure that I wasn't just completely messing things up. But still, yeah. So this is seriously the end of it this time. So to myself and everybody else, see you in the next one.